Hi everyone. This is my 29th week vlog for the pregnancy. Nothing much has happened this week, nothing bought. I'm hoping to go out over the weekend to get some stuff, and tonight while I'm doing groceries to pick up some more diapers and odds and ends. About a hour after when I did my vlog last week, my backup midwife called me and told me that she got the report for the ultrasound, and I'm getting two different stories. The technician told me that when I went there to go and check on his fingers or toes that everything was there and that he was only a pound. Well, according to my backup midwife and the report and everything that she put on it, that he was 2.5 pounds, not 1 pound, and that she's seen everything except the left hand. So I'm getting really tired of the back and forth thing, but I'm glad that she was wrong about the weight. So I'm not going to worry about his fingers and stuff because they usually don't check on that anyway. And my midwife said that he probably had his fists closed because that's what babies do. Even when they're still inside, they always have their fists closed, and you know, they're not open that much. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. There's only like 8 to 10 weeks left until he comes anyway. So that's pretty much it. But absolutely nothing happened this week, like I said. Getting more anxious, counting down the days. Can't believe how little time we have left and how much we need to still get. Finances are still really tight, so I wasn't able to get anything, and my parents' moving date to move into the house has gone from September 1st to October 1st, which is cutting it really close, because when they move in October 1st, that's only 27 days after when they move in. It gives me enough extra funds and stuff to get stuff. And my temper and my patience is running really low because I'm so stressed with everything and worried about everything and not getting things in time, and the kids are really driving me crazy to the point that like I'm counting down the days that they start back to school on the 3rd of September. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the hormones, but I have noticed that since they've been off on holidays for the summer, they have gotten just so irritating and overly hyper. Like I've said before, I'm glad that this baby is a boy because my daughter is the handful, and she's been a handful this summer for sure. Since it's been so hot out here, and me being 7 months pregnant, and the kids not wanting to stay at the park long enough, and to me it takes too long to bother to get dressed and get 3 kids dressed and myself dressed and walk over to the park for only 15 minutes. I haven't really taken them out anywhere. So in a way I feel like a horrible mother because they haven't done absolutely anything this summer. My husband, he's been slacking off too because the kids' bikes that I bought brand new last year are way in the back of the storage room down in the basement, and I can't get to them. And I don't know how many times I've asked him to come and get the kids' bikes out so they can go and ride them. So here we are in the last, not even a month, because today's the 9th or the 10th of August, and they go back the 3rd of September. They haven't even ridden their bikes. So I'm getting really really irritated, and just to the point that sometimes I try to go into a room by myself, but obviously with 3 kids, being a 2-year-old, that get followed. And with my parents living on the other side of the city, not having any friends in the city except for one that lives on the other side of the city, I don't get out. Like doing groceries once every 2 weeks and doing my monthly, what I call a diaper run for everything for the kids, once a month is my getaway. So I know it's going to be harder, and what do I expect? You know, I have 3 kids, one's on the way, it's not going to get any easier type of thing. But it'll be easier when Jaden and Sarah are back in school and it's just Connor and I, because like every kid, they're always better off by themselves and they fuel off each other when they're all together. But anyway, that's my rant for the day, my vent, whatever you'd want to call it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing has happened this week. He's been moving around a lot more. I've been seeing like elbows and stuff roll by. He's been up in my ribs. I still feel most of his movement underneath my belly button still. And the last 2 times that I had the ultrasound, and last time when I went to see my midwife, he was head down all 3 times. Obviously I don't know what way he's facing because he still has room to flip, but I always feel his movements down underneath my belly button, so it's either hands or feet or whatever. But I have my midwife appointment on Tuesday, and I've got to bring everybody with me because my husband is going to be working and my parents obviously aren't going to be here, so I got to drag the 3 kids on 2 buses for my midwife appointment. And then I start my 2 weeks after that, so it would be the week of the 27th. And I've got to bring them all again. And then after that, they'll be in school, and I'll just have Connor and myself, unless I make the midwife appointments on Mondays when my husband is off of work. I really wish his days didn't change. He used to have Tuesday and Wednesdays off, and since I've started going to the midwife for my pregnancy, I've always been going every Tuesday or Wednesday, so hopefully they can give me a Monday appointment come the time when the kids are in school. I don't mind bringing just one of them, but I don't know how it's going to be with all 3. Like a midwife office, for those of you who don't know, it's not like a doctor's office. It looks kind of like a home office type of thing with like the there's a couch and, you know, computer and desk and chair and toys, and the waiting room, it just looks like a big open living room. There's toys there for the kids, but you know, with 3 of them there in a small room, you know, listening to 2 adults talking, yakking back and forth, they get bored and they start acting up. So yeah, so I'll show you guys a quick belly shot, and that'll be it for this week. Next week I'll be back with week 30, and I'll have the my midwife appointment then, so I'll be able to let you guys know how that goes. I'm just waiting for my son. He's coming. Okay, so put the shirt on first. This is 29 weeks. And from that side, for a second there, I didn't think I was recording. And there's the belly from the front. And the side. And this side. Connor, what are you doing?
I'll get my pool.
And I noticed last night that I'm losing more and more of my belly button. Like my belly button is way up in here, and this is the skin flopping over. But those stretch marks that I showed you guys the other week, they're getting longer. Get out, you got in there, get yourself out. And then on this side, they're getting really long. So with the permanent sun that I have on my stomach in the front here, and then with everything all on the side there, I'm gonna look really pretty after when he's born. So yeah, that's it. That's everything. So I'll be back next week with week 30, and I'll have some things bought by then, hopefully. Like I said, I hope to go out this week and to go out this weekend and get some stuff. I'm going to be getting some diapers and whatnot. I did my list for the hospital bag, just in case I stay over. My midwife still says it's iffy. So I did my list out for myself and for the baby, but I've also decided too that I'm not going to bring the diaper bag that I'm using, the J.J. Cole one, because I don't want it getting lost or stolen or, you know, wrecked or anything, because since we don't have like paid health insurance, we just have the like whatever the government gives us in Canada. I have to be in a room with 4 other people, or depending on how many people there is in it. I was lucky with Jaden and Sarah and Connor. Well, with Connor, I went home pretty much after he was born. But with Sarah, sorry if I'm too close to the camera, I'm trying to mop up some water here that's on the floor. With Sarah, I was in a room first by myself, and then somebody came in that had a C-section, so she ended up having a curtain across hers all the time. So I felt like I was the only one there. Get out of the bathroom. And so yeah, I felt like I was the only one there. And then with Jaden, I was in one of those kind of rooms, and the first couple of hours after he was born, as he was born at 4:17 in the afternoon, there was already a lady that was in there that was there from the previous day. Connor, can you please not throw toys down the stairs? And she ended up leaving that next morning, but I stayed until that next night. So I had the whole entire room by myself with 3 empty beds. So if I'm lucky enough, I obviously don't know how big the hospital is because I haven't gone through it yet. If she lets me stay over, obviously I don't know if I'm going to be by myself, but that's the reason why I'm not going to bring the diaper bag, because of it looking so nice, and the city that I live in, you know, you never know if someone's going to, you know, wait until you're asleep and go through your crap. I always think like that because it's happened before. So anyway, I've already figured out what bag I'm going to use. It's just a regular messenger bag that I used for Jaden and Sarah when they were young, because they're 2 years and 20 days apart, so they were pretty close. So I had his stuff in it and I had her stuff in it, and I just draped it over the thing of the stroller. Actually, a matter of fact, I think I know where it is, and I'll show you what it looks like. And I'm just going to put my stuff in it, and I'm going to put the baby stuff in it. It's in my daughter's room, soon to be our room when my parents move in. Everybody's changing rooms. Poor Sarah, she's losing her room by herself, but it's only going to be temporary because then we'll be eventually moving and whatnot. So here's the bag here. I'll just lay it down. Here it is here. Oh, and just one sec, there's not good lighting. There we go. It's raining out today, so I don't have the windows open. And move it over here. Okay, so that's what the bag looks like. It's from Point Zero. It's purple and gray and black and whatnot, so this is the front of it. And then I can put the lighting in here is really bad. I can put, I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to stand in front of the window. Oh, there we go. There's a big pocket here that I can put like the shower stuff in, and the bath stuff and whatnot. And I can put, you know, like my wallet in there and whatever. And then there's a big part here. You can't see that in there either because it's too dark, but it goes all the way down, and then you've got this mesh part here. And I'm just going to separate it to my bag and Grayson's bag for the hospital because I'm not bringing too much. So that's what I'm going to use for my hospital bag. And I know last week I said I wasn't going to do a what's in your hospital bag, but just in case if I do stay over, I'll do one anyway. It gives me something to do. I'm going to put this bag in my room so I don't lose it. And I'll put it on the floor of the closet. So yeah, that's everything. I'll end it here now, and I'll see you guys next week for week 30. And I'll have my midwife appointment by then, and I'll update you on that when that happens. You guys have a good day and a good weekend and a good next week. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.